Hello all and welcome to another Caffeine Entertainment video. It's Art here with day 28 of Video Palooza 2026. It's the book review for Ghosts of Panama by Mark Harmon and Leon Carroll Jr. This one covers the early 90s invasion of Panama by the United States and the takedown of General Manuel Noriega and what NCIS had to do with it. So it's in the same vein and thus in the same series of the Ghost of Honolulu. It builds on the NIS-NCIS tradition. It is told in a great narrative form. I'm going to check my notes actually so I don't screw this up. Because I got my handy dandy notebook here. I'm going to check my notes so I don't screw this up. Oop, I got it the wrong way. Whoopsies. Okay. Do I have... Let's see here. Hang on. We'll get it right. But it's told in that tradition. Mark Harmon once again reads it. Does the audiobook version. And I read it on Kindle Unlimited. It's still available on Kindle Unlimited. It really focuses on how harrowing it was, and Leon Carroll Jr., one of the authors, the actual retired NCIS agent, actually has a major part to play in the story. They even talk to some of the people that were on the ground and let them speak for themselves, both in book form, and they get them to actually talk on the audiobook form too. So that's really amazing. It's the invasion of Panama is largely forgotten because it wasn't really covered on TV. It's not like Desert Storm, Desert Eagle, Desert Strike, or even the last invasion. I think it was Colombia or might have been. Yeah, I think it was. Was it Colombia? It was some South American country that the current president invaded in the middle of the night. It was done in the middle of the night. Those are all factual stuff. It was done at 1 a.m. It's all Googleable factual stuff, so there's no spoiler there. But it's very intense. It's very personable. It's very real. It is just a read that I could not put down. I finished it yet again in a day and a half. And I've already started Ghost of Sicily, which is the third book and the most current book in the series that came out in April of this year. I got a late review copy of it to review it for work, and I'm already enjoying it. And you'll eventually see a review up on this channel. But getting back to the Ghosts of Panama, it is, to me, it leads and kind of melds in with the show NCIS, because there's criminal investigations in this one, there's intel and there's intrigue in this one. There's just amazing, great stuff in this one that is just top notch. It's just, how do I put it? It's top notch. It's excellently done. It's easy to follow. It's an easily expressed, followable narrative that is backed up by factual footnotes to let you know that it's based in fact, because even though it's told in narrative format, the story is true, and it's based, not even based on true events, it is true events, and where they couldn't find notes of what was actually said, they went with what the gist was and kind of used a little bit artistic license on it, but it conveys what is actually down on paper in narrative format. So it conveys what's in the report, and rather than reading you the report, they do it in a dialogue format, which I find in this series. They did it in Ghosts of Honolulu too, and I find that in this series to be top-notch, to be amazing, to be everything that it needs to be as far as the series goes. It is just it's intense, but it's fun. And what I mean by fun is it's not fiction in any means, but it's told in such a way that it's a gripping page turner. And you know it's factual because they keep mentioning, they mention in the appendix and they mention in the acknowledgments, like they talk to the researcher Joe. I forget what his last name is, but he's mentioned in all three of the books. And he does heavy research, and a lot of the footnotes and endnotes that are created in the book are his design. For me, it's a 5-star read on GoodReads. It's a read on 11 on my scale. It is just because it's history told in a way that's digestible. Told in the way that if I was talking to the people, or if we were talking around a campfire, that's how it would be told. And it would be backed up with facts, because they could show you documents, they could show you pictures, and they could use news broadcasts, which they do. They bring up the news in this because the news did somewhat cover the invasion of Panama, albeit a little bit less fervently than they, and I think the news learned their lesson from this invasion to start covering these things more fervently and with more with more ardent fact-checking and getting boots and cameras on the ground of their own, which I'm sure the military just loves. Wink, wink. I'm sure they don't. But it's just a great read. It is a great enjoyment of how history has been told throughout the years. That's what I love about the Ghost of series, whether it be Ghost of Honolulu, Ghost of Panama, and now I'm listening to Ghost of Sicily, and that does that. It does this too, where it's oral history in written form. It's a story in written form that you can tell orally to your friends, and it passed down from generation to generation. It is just amazing. So let me know in the comments down below if you intend to read the Ghost of series by Mark Harmon, either Ghost of Honolulu, Ghost of Panama, or Ghost of Sicily by Mark Harmon and Leon Carroll Jr. Leon Carroll Jr. is actually a retired NCIS agent, so it lends that believability and credibility in that matter too. But this is where I normally say, I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. But because we are still have a couple more days of Video Palooza left, we have another video coming for you tomorrow, and then the CRU the day after that will be the end of Video Palooza. Unfortunately, it will not be a 007 First Light that is tomorrow's video. Instead, I think I have an idea of what we're going to be doing, but I need to make sure something gets here in time to film it. But if it does, we will be doing an interesting tech unboxing. If not, then I've got a backup video planned for that time too. And if the tech unboxing happens, then you'll see the backup video probably on Monday or Wednesday of next week. So all videos will be filmed, and you will see 007 First Light at some point in the near future. I just probably need to give everybody 015 to help me transfer the video from the PS5 to the thumbstick so I can get it in to the PC and edit the sucker. But it's going to be good. We've still got reviews coming, and even after Video Palooza ends, it just means we go back to our normal Monday, Wednesday, Saturday schedule. So videos never stop on this channel. Because even when I take vacations, I film ahead of time, so the videos are still on and popping and things happen on this channel. But I really, really do hope you guys read the Ghost of series by Mark Harmon and Leon Carroll Jr. If history is your bag, even if it's not, give it a try because it's palatable history. But until next time, happy reading. I'll see you again soon. And peace.